Hey folks, Doc Jake from Sioux Nation Ag Center here. You know, pears are going out to grass all over the country right now, and as they're going out there, you get to thinking, is that grass good enough to do the job for all of these pears? Well, what about you, 816? Is this grass good enough for you? Now some of you may be thinking, why do you even ask that question? Cows have lived on grass for millennia and done just fine. And that is true. However, when you talk about grass, it is not entirely created equal. For one, the different types of grass have different forage qualities associated with them. I'm better than you are. Hey, that hurt my feelings. Well, the truth hurts. For two, the weather conditions can play a very big role in the amount of energy and protein and nutrition that these cows can get from the grass that's on pasture.
For example, consider these results from 2019. Average forage quality throughout the summer was consistently lower than the 4-year average when we had more normal weather.
Think about it. When you put together a winter ration, you want to test your silage and you want to test your hay and whatnot. Why don't we test our grass when the cows go out to pasture? This is one of the most critical times of the year because often they're not only at peak lactation nursing that calf, but they're also trying to get bred. So with cows, it's the same situation that your mother always told you. You are what you eat. Oh, well that says a lot about me.
Well, Doc, I like your idea of testing the forage, but how do you actually go about and do this process?
That's a marvelous question, Generic Rancher Ron. To do a standing forage test, the first thing you want to do is pick the pasture that you're going to graze next. Then, randomly select 3 different locations to take grass samples from. Random selection process is a very detailed, very thought out method as follows. Ah yes, our sampling location. So now that we got our spot, what we'll do is we're going to clip this grass about at the height that the cows would graze. And we want this grass, we want to make sure we get all of the little pieces that are with it. Don't let things fall to the ground. Collect all these pieces in a bucket, and then in this bucket, mix them together so that we've got a sample from each of the sites that we clipped grass from. Now once you have all of your grass samples mixed together, put them in about a gallon Ziploc bag, and then we'll submit that to the laboratory. So we want to get this to the lab, mail it on like a Monday or a Tuesday so that they can still run this later in the week without it sitting over the weekend and drying out, giving you a little bit of a wrong result. Doo-doo-doo. 10-toed turkey, that hurt! Now there's a couple of things we can do with this information. First, we can use it to strategically supplement our cows when they need it to maximize reproductive performance while minimizing our cost. The second thing we can do with this information is use it to evaluate our grazing program over the course of time to see if we're moving in a more positive or more negative direction with how we utilize grazing in our pastures. So if you're curious about testing standing forage but not sure where to start, feel free to contact us at Sioux Nation Ag Center. We can either give you some tips and tricks or go out and do the work as a service for you. Either way, our goal is to help you so you can maximize your profitability and feed that bottom line. Seriously now, where did I throw that dumb thing at? I feel like Edward Scissorhands. Doo-doo-doo. Ah! Sarah's slimy salamanders, that hurt! Doo-doo-doo. Larry's lipscum, that hurt! Doo-doo-doo. Holy buckets of oil, that hurt! Doo-doo-doo. Tiny teetering toddlers, that hurt! Doo-doo-doo. Glowing green grass, that hurt! Doo-doo-doo. Sideways signs on something, and I'm getting tired of this alliteration. I'm actually getting kind of tired of slamming my fingers in the mailbox. Bumblebee, bumblebee, don't sting me.